So we have the same glass. Neither one of us know what it is. Super, super special.
My taste buds have just changed.
That was a phenomenal bottle for me.
So what does it look like when a beginner goes against a veteran in whiskey tasting?
Well, you're about to see. All right, everybody, got Jordan with me here today. Usually he's behind the camera. Jordan, you kind of got started on your whiskey journey kind of when we started these videos, right?
That's correct.
So he's not brand new, but he is, beginning on the beginning stages, beginning journey of this. He's gonna kind of give his notes. I'm gonna give my notes. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started. Jordan, go ahead. So he's just gonna, again, we're both gonna analyze this. I'm gonna stay quiet until he kind of gives his notes. I'm gonna help him with anything he needs help with, and then we'll kind of open it up for discussion. As I said earlier, so Jordan's not like a newbie, right? He drinks whiskey, but he's still kind of in the beginning stages. So Jordan, like, what's your typical drink? What's a special drink for you? Like, what are you spending on bottles right now? Because I know in my early stages, like $50 that's all I'm spending. I'm not spending more of that. But now I'm at the point where I'm like, all right, here's my wallet. So
that's pretty accurate to where I'm at currently. Once I turned 21, we've come a long ways from just a bottle of No. 7 Jack Daniels.
Right.
When I first started filming with you, I told you it's like that was still our go-to drink, me, friends, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But as filming with you has progressed, and you sharing with what you're trying on this end of the camera, I'm trying behind the camera, and I tried to go back to just that, and it's just my taste buds have just changed completely. Jack Daniels still has a special place in my heart. That's
Me too.
So Single Barrel Select, I really, really love that.
Yeah. So I don't know if you watched any of the live flight me and my brother did with the Jack Daniels, but that Single Barrel Select, my regular, it wasn't even a store pick, it was just a regular single barrel strength, and it got, I want to say I picked it third. So that was a phenomenal bottle for me. Phenomenal. Okay, so what are you getting on this, on the nose?
Nose, I'm getting like an open, airy, honestly like a spring kind of smell for me.
Like spring this season?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Think of like when I first, it's kind of a brisk morning, and right before the heat of the day, but you walk out, it's sun's still low, and it's just like that cold air hits you.
Okay, I like that.
That's what I'm getting.
And guys, I always tell people this too. Like when you're trying to analyze things, like don't stress yourself out with these notes. Like at the beginning, it's just, hey, do you like this or do you not like this? And then the next stage is, hey, what season is it? What landscape is it? What memory is it? Things like that. And then if you want to go beyond that, you can start getting down into analytical notes. And if not, if you just enjoy sipping and drinking, because honestly, my favorite moments are when I'm just sitting in a dark room, some nice lights in my cabinet, some soft music, and I'm not trying to analyze the drink. I'm just enjoying it, just experiencing it. Obviously, this is great, fun work to do, but my favorite moments are just when I'm by myself enjoying the glass. So don't stress yourself out about it. All right. What about on the palate?
First thing my mind went to was almost smoky for me.
Smoky?
Mm-hmm. For me, smoky, I don't want to say oak. I'm not sure I'm getting oak in it or not, but I love the mouthfeel in it.
Yeah. I will say this one is a little bit harder. There's not a lot jumping out. It's I like it. It's good, but there's not a lot of super potent notes.
Right. I say it's a real gentle mouthfeel.
Okay.
I'm not getting any kind of pop rocks or singing, anything like that.
All right. And this is your first drink of the day. So I'm a couple drinks in, done a few videos, but okay. So what would you rank this on a scale of 1 to 100, 50? And I want you to trust me, but at the same time, I always mess up my scale. 50 should be baseline for you, not good, not bad. So for me, that would be, a Jack No. 7 or a Jim Beam 7, the extra age, or a let's see, gosh, I don't buy very many bottles that are baseline for me, but something mainstream that is, a Four Roses yellow label, something that's mainstream, bottom shelf. That's about a 50. 75 is really good. 80s are like, this is excellent, and then 90s are super, super special. Usually on this channel, I rank everything in the 70s to 80s because that's just what I do. But so on a scale of 1 to 100, what are you thinking?
Well, I really love the nose, and like you, I know nose is a big thing for you.
Yep.
I share that. There's not a lot of bold flavor in it. but it is pleasant nonetheless. I'd give it a solid, honestly, 76.
76. Okay. So when I first started out with it, I was getting a honey, a honey charcoal note. So like charcoal specifically, again, not the briquettes, but like that hard lump wood. I like to use that on the barbecue grill instead of the briquettes, but very honey. And then that sweetness over time becomes more of a red fruity syrup, almost like a strawberry jam, but dark, like a black strawberry jam. And there's a few, once I said that note, that rang a few bottles in my mind that I have. I don't think these are it, because the proof seems a little bit higher, but I remember getting that on Henry McKenna 10-year bottle and bond, and then Sagamore Rye Double Oaked. I remember getting those dark jam char notes. But there's a lot more sweetness on this, a little bit more honey, and then the mouthfeel. I agree with you. I think it is a very soft, approachable mouthfeel. There's not a whole lot going on the palate there, as far as mouthfeel. More on that, like the tasting of the palate is going to be pretty soft too. There is a oily mouthfeel. It's very savory, oily, but not a huge amount of flavor on the actual palate itself. There's a good burn in the chest. We'll try to guess the proof on it. Yeah, so like I said, the proof, like if I was going proof off the palate, that's like 95. There's a pretty good kick in the chest. So, and I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a fan of the inverse, where it's really hot on the palate and then really soft in the chest. So I'm curious on that. What do you think that proof is?
I definitely, beginner-wise, I'm thinking it's definitely under 100.
Okay.
Like you said, it's a delayed kick in the chest.
It is very delayed.
Because it goes down smooth, and you wait for a second, and then it comes.
And then it's there, yeah.
Honestly, I think 95 is pretty accurate. I think it's close, but not over.
Yeah.
I could be sorely mistaken, but
just to give myself some room, I'm gonna go 94.
94?
Yeah. And then on the ranking, I would give this. I do like the nose. It's growing on me more and more, but it's not just like, wow, that's really great. I think I want to give that like a 72.
72.
I'll give that a 72. So what we got here, Jet?
This is right behind you. This is a rattle snap.
Rattle.
Bottom open.
Oh, is it really? Okay. So Rattle and Snap, 8-year Tennessee whiskey. So I didn't get much Tennessee funk on that. So I've had this 3 times that I can remember. The first time it was very, very soft. And honestly, just like that. I don't remember getting as much char on the nose the first time. The second time I had it, I knew what I was pouring, and I really found that Tennessee funk. Now, the second time I had it was the first glass I had, so I had no other influence. Did you get any kind of funk note on that at all?
Honestly, I wasn't getting anything on that.
Yeah.
I think that you say that char, you were right, 94.
94. Oh, holy shit.
you were right on the nose.
When he said it, I was like, oh, that's 90 proof. But okay.
You say that char, and I really think that's that, not an oak flavor, but a dark flavor.
A dark note?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a solid drink. So this is going to be from Log Still. This is actually this is on Monks Road. So Monks Road Distillery. Log Still Distillery, Monks Road is made by them. It's on the same road, Monks Road, that I go to at Monastery every fall with my father-in-law and brother-in-laws. Really cool. So it's kind of got a special place in my heart. But really cool place. They do live music, and they got a really cool distillery. So it is Tennessee whiskey, even though it's bottled in Kentucky. They bring the distillate from Tennessee. I have looked and looked. If anybody knows the answer to this, I don't know where the distillate is coming from. I've looked and looked and looked. So I don't think, I mean, it very well could be Dickel, right? Chances are if it's distilled in Tennessee, it's gonna be Dickel. TDG has come on. This doesn't smell as much like TDG to me. Looking for that mineral note now, I can kind of find it, but again, I know I'm looking for now. I wanna say it's probably Dickel, but I'm not sure, and it's 8 years old, so it's not just some random new age Tennessee distillery, but I think it's pretty good. And for 95 proof, I think it's like $100, so They have a 4-year version of it, which if it tastes like this at 8 years, I'm not sure I'd want it at 4 years old, but I would give that. I mean, that's a middle of the road. You know, not a thumbs up, thumbs down, middle of the road, but solid overall. What'd you think? You said 76.
Yeah, 76.
So decent, good. And he likes Tennessee whiskey.
I
so,
do. Like I said, Jack Daniels has a special place, and that's Tennessee as Tennessee gets.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. There we go. So. Again, if you know where this distillate comes from, please let me know. And if you have this, Chad Berry, actually I got this bottle from you. So if y'all know where it comes from, let me know. These are the kind of things I go over with my experiences when we're tasting. If you're interested in things like that, we have the Whiskey of the Month Club. I haven't really talked about this much. What that is I'll bottle up 4 samples and they're gonna be themed based on the season. I would bottle that up and that flight will be curated to one another. So it's not just, 4 random bottles. They're gonna be themed, but they're going to tie into one another. And you're gonna be able to go up and down that flight and it won't break. I would either, deliver those to you or ship them out to you, and then you would get specs on the bottles, pictures, and then I would go over each bottle with you in a short video. So it's a guided tasting, but it's blind until the end, everything gets revealed. So it's a really cool thing that you can do. And I have different prices based on the length of it, and we'll see you on the next video.